These are two new products in the Korda clothing range. They're under the KOOL banner because that's what they're designed to do, is keep you cool and protect you from the sun. And basically the reason I came up with this, last year in January I got diagnosed with skin cancer, and anyone will tell you when you get diagnosed with any form of cancer you think that's the end, you're going to die. And it was a very worrying time for a couple of months. Fortunately I got the all clear in March, and they took a melanoma off my arm and took some more skin after that as well, and there's no evidence of any more melanoma in that skin, which is brilliant news for me. And normally when you have an illness like that, you like to keep it private, you know, it's something that's very personal, but I thought, how can I turn a negative into a positive? And basically the reason you get a melanoma is for overexposure to the sun. So basically I burnt in probably my late teens and my 20s, probably repeatedly, because back then going red was the precursor to going brown, and I can remember burning really badly on holiday. Now we know that there's so much danger from the sun, basically we need to keep more covered up, and that's what this clothing does. So you can see very long sleeves on it. I've got a lot of buff on as well around my neck, and that's basically to protect my neck so I haven't got to put suntan lotion all over my neck as well, because we all know when we're out fishing for the day, if they're feeding on top like they are today, you know, you forget about the sun completely and you end up getting burned on the back of your neck because you're so intent on looking at the water. So I know it doesn't look very cool, but it certainly does keep you cool and keeps you covered up as well, and that's the important thing. I still put lotion on all the time, and what I recommend you use is like a factor 50, like a sport type lotion that's waterproof. And now I even use the kids roll-on lotions because you know where you've put them. You can feel that roller on you, and then you rub it in afterwards and get nice protections. Now there's nothing wrong with the sun. We shouldn't be scared of it. We need the sun for healthy life. We need the vitamin D that it gives us, but overexposure, basically burning, that's the thing that lays dormant in you. And just like happened to me, 20, 30 years later, it comes out as a melanoma. And thank God, my wife told me to go to the doctors and get it checked out. It had only gone a couple of mil down into my skin, and after more operations, I found out it wasn't in my bloodstream. And the whole point of this is to stop people getting the same news as I got in 20, 30 years time. So this clothing in the KOOL range doesn't have an SPF rating. It's not like suntan lotion, but it definitely blocks out the sun. I wore it all last summer to test it. You know, when it's red hot, the last thing you want to do is have a long sleeve top on and a buff around your neck. But even in 28, 30 degrees, it was still comfortable for me, and I definitely didn't burn underneath it. I didn't tan underneath it at all. So we definitely know that it works. There's also going to be like a bucket hat, or a boonie hat as we call them. It is not to look carpy, I promise you. I do not look carpy in that hat whatsoever. But again, having a wider rim on it and keeping the sun off you that little bit more is just added protection. In order to do as much good as possible with these clothes, we're going to give all the profit that we make from them to the Lennox Children's Cancer Fund. And basically what they do is they give positive support to families who've got children who've been diagnosed with cancer, and that could be practical support, emotional support, even financial support. They're based in Romford, so they're really close to where I grew up. They're a fantastic charity that work closely with Great Ormand Street Hospital. They refer children and their families to them, and they make a massive difference to the children and their families at times when it really is tough. So hopefully my bit of bad news can be turned into a massive positive. Be aware of the sun, but still enjoy your fishing.